Okay, so this figure is sort of summarizing the results of our paper pretty succinctly. We've just taken raw data from the current employment statistics, and we've plotted employment for, the semiconductor sector. And you can see that between about 2015 and about mid-2021, employment was pretty flat. There wasn't much of a pre-trend there in employment. And then starting in May or June 2021, we see a pretty sharp increase up until mid-2022, and then was flat again. Now, our paper is basically about that increase. It's essentially a level shift you can see between, the pre-2021 level and then what we saw by mid-2022, and that we're attributing to the effects of the CHIPS Act. Now, what's interesting about that is that the CHIPS Act wasn't actually signed until August 2022, when that effect had already happened. So a big important part of the paper is that there were anticipation effects. So what happened in May and June of 2021 is that Senator Schumer introduced the USICA. It was a United States Innovation and Competition Act. It was a precursor of the CHIPS Act. So that what it became the CHIPS Act was sort of renamed version, repackaging of a bunch of stuff that was already in the USICA. And that USICA found bipartisan support in the Senate. There were 19 Republicans that voted for it. Mitch McConnell, who was the minority leader at the time, also voted for it. It was pretty clear already when it was introduced that a big CHIPS bill was going to be happening. And so it looks like companies reacted right away, and that's part of the argument we make in the paper. They started ramping up employment, expanding employment in their existing fabs. And so that's essentially the message that we're finding in the paper. You can see already if you go between the amounts, that's something like 16,000, 18,000 jobs just in the level shift. You can already see it in this figure. That's more or less the aggregate effect that we're attributing to the CHIPS Act of the aggregate impact on employment.